Hello there, Internet. This is SAR Mortinian, here with another episode of Shenanigans, my weekly vlog where I just kind of talk at you about the things that I've been experiencing this week. And probably, I don't know if it sounded weird to you, but to me it sounded weird. I'm not going to retake it because I'm tired. And I'm really tired. I haven't actually been getting enough sleep for a couple weeks now. I get a day a week where I actually get to sleep 8, and sometimes I've made 9 hours before just because I'm tired. I want to catch up a little bit. But most nights I'm sleeping 4 or 5 hours, and it's not turning out well for me, I gotta tell you. I'm thinking I'm going to pull in a late day tomorrow just for my own sanity, because that would be the best. But regardless, you will notice that my video is still on the lower quality setting. I'm sorry about that, but I have not been able to fix my webcam yet or get a new webcam if that's what's going to be required. But it's still in the works. I am still working on it. I'm still looking into it. It's it's stuff to be doing. Interesting stuff this week. A lot of it's, well, two of them are tonight specifically. So I'm gonna go over those real quick first, just so y'all know what's going on. So I got back from Gaming Club a little while ago, as you know. It was a normal week for shenanigans. 2 games are really awesome. I know I've mentioned Werewolf before, but it's still really fun. It's like Super Mafia, but you're in a town and there are some werewolves around. They're trying to kill everyone, and there's all kinds of cool rules. The fun story is I got to be a werewolf, one of the 2 werewolves, and I had a lover. And the rules with the lovers is that if one of them dies, they both die, and the only way they can win is if they both live all the way until the end. And my other lover was a normal villager, and I was she had a power, but it's villager, not a werewolf, and I was a werewolf, and we pulled it off. It's so difficult to do that, but we did it. I'm really happy, and I played with my werewolf friend for a while, like pretending like we were cool, and then I turned on him and killed him. It was great. It was great and wonderful, and we won, and I'm happy about it. Second thing is in Celebrity. I got Celebrity's a game where you put names on your heads. See, the funny thing is, at this point, a lot of you who actually watch my channel know me in person, and a lot of you actually go to Gaming Club and play these games. So I know you know what Celebrity is, but I'm going to explain it anyway, and I'm sorry. So you put names on people's heads, and you have to guess yes or no questions, or guesses as to who they are, to figure out who's on your head. And for Latree God, I actually put down Fantastic Mr. Fox, because we just watched that movie like a day or 2 ago, and it was beautiful. It was beautiful. He was... I did that horribly. He was Fantastic Mr. Fox, and it was mighty. Yes. So that's all for that. Okay, made a good time. Other thing we've been doing a lot these last couple of days is watching the Batman movies. Not all of them, just the recent Christian Bale, Christopher Nolan ones. The I'm Batman. Where's Rachel? Where is she? It's been very entertaining. They're very good movies. One thing that Latrigod pointed out to me where we were watching them, and I think it's a really good thing to note, and you should go back and watch, God, what is it? Dark Knight Returns? The Dark Knight? The one with the Joker in it. Heath Ledger's the Joker. In that movie, if there's a lot of things where if you're paying a lot of attention and trying to, like work continuity, the Joker says some things that are a little off from what you might expect the Joker to say. He does some things where you're sitting there like, whoa, how does the Joker have this skill set? The Joker has a very oddly specific skill set of abilities, and there's a theory that Latrigod found that was he is a former military, like special operations, kind of like Black Ops sort of stuff, that got injured in a foreign country, probably some Middle Eastern country that, America's been at war with for at the time. That's the kind of the guess. And that's how he got the scar, and then he got PTSD and was ejected from the military for psychological reasons. And that's the reason why he is the Joker and does all the crazy things he does. watch the movie again with that in mind. It is amazing how much sense it makes and how like much clarity and depth it gives in a movie with a lot of depth to begin with. It's really cool. Other thing, this is an observation I had this week. I'm sitting here trying to give you information. I can't get over how tired I am. I'm sure you guys can see it, but I'm actually having legitimate trouble keeping my eyes open during this. Yeah, you can see it. I'm having legitimate trouble keeping my eyes open during this video. This video is actually probably going to go up tomorrow on Sunday at some point because I'm going to finish recording it, start uploading it, and then just turn right around and get in bed, not even worry about it. Where was I? Right. Post offices are weird. I don't know how you guys' experiences have been, but for me, most of my life, I don't actually have to go into the post office. I get my stamps at Costco. I put my letters in the mailbox. If I have to send a package, I send it by UPS or FedEx, depending. When I've been up here where I live right now, it's basically been UPS because FedEx is a little harder to get to. So, never had the need to go to a post office. Always just pay with a credit card or whatever, and everything's fine. But I went to the post office recently because I had to send a letter. But it wasn't like just a normal letter where I could put it in an envelope and put it in my mailbox. I had to get, one of those big, like, manila envelope kind of letter things. And that's what I intended. I ended up getting a flat rate envelope because they're insured and tracked and blah, blah, and there's a lot of reasons. And it's good, and I was a fan of it. But post offices have this weird, like, we want to be helpful, but we're under a very strange bureaucracy sort of thing going on. So we can only be so helpful. And if you'd like to ship this, that'll be fine, but it'll be 13 forever stamps. Such an odd number. I don't know. That's maybe that's just me. Maybe it's just the things I do. But I found things about it odd when compared to the UPS store, which is basically like, give us the box. Does the box weigh more than 20 pounds? No. It will be this much. Enjoy your day. And then they just like chart it and you're done. But the post office is like, oh, there's this, that, and the other, and there's this really neat envelope, and it does these things. Or you can go with a normal envelope, 13 stamps, please. I feel like there's got to be other people that share this experience with me. It can't just be me that feels this way. But maybe it is. I don't know. We'll see. Long and short of it, though, that happened. Two more quick things before I pass out here because I need to get going anyway because I'm not going to make it. First, film more of The Hidden. Got S.A.R. Heimdall on it. I got the first 3 episodes out because I needed to get them out so that I could film with Heimdall, and we'll have 3 or 4 more episodes coming out of that. I don't know how long I'm going to cut them to. The first 3 episodes were extra long because I needed to get them out. The next ones will depend on where good cutting points are. Yeah, so that's on the way. I got a lot of prop on, a lot of murder as well. I'm going to try and film some other stuff in the in-betweens, kind of like some Rim Worlds, maybe some Ultimate Warriors, that kind of stuff. But I'm very busy. School is becoming problematic, and it's been much easier. It's much more efficient to film Gary's Mod and The Hidden than it is to film the other things. I can get a lot more content out of much less time with those. So I've been relying on those. I'm going to have to rely on those for a couple of weeks. I'm sorry about that, but people are enjoying the content. Last thing, I've changed my shop. I was on Cafe Press. Now I'm on a different website that's called Spreadshirt. Spreadshirt.com. There's still a link to it. I'll put the link in the description of this video. On my main YouTube page, there's a link that says like store or something, I think, and that will take you to my shop, and I've added new shirts. The big reason I moved over here is it's a lot cheaper. Cafe Press makes good shirts as far as I can tell, but they charge a lot of money for them. So I was getting people shirts for like $25. Now I'm over on Spreadshirt. They're still good shirts, but I'm getting them to you at like $17 or $18, something like that. I can't remember off the top of my head, but it's much, much cheaper. They're actually like reasonable prices for relatively custom printed shirts. So, trying to do you guys a solid. Love you. Enjoy. And with that, I must bid you adieu. Thank you for watching. Please like, favorite, subscribe. Do all your socials. Spread the good word of the SAR team. Hopefully, I will sleep more next time. Or I might just do it in the middle of the day instead of waiting till nearly 4 a.m. But thank you for putting up with this. Thank you for watching. I love you. See you next week.